in the world we have Mizzies and pranksters who punch people in the back of the head, commit crimes openly. Say you don't get it, it was a mistake, it was an accident, right? We do things because it was a prank, bro. You know what I'm saying? In unaccountability culture, where in some cases we have real incidents, real problems, and bad things happen because bad things tend to happen when you commit crimes. Sometimes when you don't commit crimes, but most when you commit crimes, you live in a life where the result may not end up what you thought it was going to be, what you wanted it to be. And this is this case in this young man's here when a Pennsylvania restaurant owner arrested for shooting teen who tried to steal tip jar. Police. Let's go read this story because this story is absolutely insane. A Pennsylvania restaurant owner was arrested after he allegedly shot a 15-year-old boy who tried to snatch a tip jar from the counter, according to police. Muhammad Hamdan, 39, allegedly shot the teenager several times on Friday night inside his restaurant, Hook Fish and Chicken in Stowe Township, just north of Pittsburgh, the Allegheny County Police Department said. Police had received a report of shots fired at 10 p.m. Moments later, they received another call from the teen's mother who said her son had been shot several times, according to a police report. Now we're going to go into this because this is going to be a debate. This is going to be a question for y'all. It should be in the chat. Do you think shooting someone multiple times for stealing a tip jar is a viable crime? That's we ain't talking about we talking about shooting because we're gonna see what happens later on. But do you think that's a viable thing? We know we have gun laws in this country and people are gun crazy and people want to protect themselves, and we see incidents all the time where this completely goes left. This is why I'm fence sitting on this, because this completely can go left. We saw the man pull on the kid who he thought was knock on his room for Halloween, right? Where you say knock and then run off, the ditch thing. You see people throwing toilet paper, they pull guns on them. We saw him get confused by that and actually pull one on a kid who thought he sent a present of candy to his friend's house. So he put a gun on. See, this is where this fit sitting come in, because where's the line? That's what we're trying to decide in this case. In Muhammad Hamdan, he's on that line. So which way do we sway? Which way, Zell, are you going to sway? Are you going to sway on the side of the man who is tired of people probably stealing from him? We don't know the whole history. He could have people consistently stealing from him. He might have seen this kid before steal from one of his friends and said, I'm not having it no more. Or you can see a 15-year-old who might have been coerced. Maybe he's poor. We don't know his situation. And he just trying to get some money to survive, or trying to impress a girl or do something crazy. There ain't no justification in it, but they didn't deserve to get. You know what I mean? So the 50-year-old had gone inside the Hook and Fish and Chicken restaurant while his brother waited outside, according to police. The boy approached the corner and Hamdan took his order. Surveillance footage shows the teen then is seen reaching over the counter and grabbing a plastic jar used for tips. Cops. I guess according to cops. He turned toward the door as Hamdan pulled a handgun from his waistband and allegedly fired at least 3 shots at the teen, according to footage and police. Well, it's not allegedly if you saw it on footage and the police said. Like, you don't have to say allegedly when it's on camera. Maybe we ain't seen it, so we have to say allegedly. Cameras in the area show the victim running down the sidewalk after being shot, the complaint said. Hamdan later told investigators the victim and his brother came into the restaurant earlier that day and they expected them to try to steal from him. Working in these places, you can kind of tell who's going to steal from you, but that's a crazy assumption. But this is what I'm thinking. They walked in the restaurant, right? They looked around, they surveyed, they might not order nothing and say, we'll come back later. Because I'm telling you, I've seen kids do that too, and I know when I'm like, yeah, they up to something. They surveying the area, or they're a secret shopper. So it's something. They either still a secret shopper. I'm not trying to get a secret shopper. Don't care. I do my job well. You're saying 100%. It's either one of the two. So you always be careful of those people because they are trying to steal. They up to something. They surveilling your store. They want to know what things at, and which door they can go in to get out. Which is the quickest way? Which way you're not gonna be caught by camera? They're looking for cameras. Like, bro, why are you looking up at the ceilings and looking around like that? Why? Because you're trying to steal something. So I can actually see him explaining it. But that assumption that's a hard assumption to make at the same time. But at the same time, like I told you, you can kind of tell when somebody's attempting to do that. After reviewing surveillance records and speaking with witnesses, the detective found no evidence to suggest the male was armed or threatened Hampton at any time. Allegheny County Police said in a statement, the teenager suffered 2 gunshot wounds to his right forearm and on the right shoulder blade, which caused a bone fracture, what WTAE reported. He was taken to the ambulance to the UPMC Children's Hospital for treatment. It is unclear if he will face any charges for the incident. So the thing is about this is, I'm on the fence about it. Should he be arrested or not? Should that man be free? Is it free Mr. Hampton? Or should he go to jail for a 15-year-old who tried to steal from him? Because they arrested him for it. The kid didn't have a gun. He didn't have a weapon, so he shouldn't have felt threatened. And in most cases, if you work at these places, they tell you not to take it in your own hand because this situation can happen. Because it could go even further left. Because if his brother had a gun and he had a gun, all of a sudden y'all in the shootout and a bunch of customers can get in the shootout. Listen, taking a tip jar ain't worth it. That's at most of the stores I've worked in. Whether it's gas stations, Walmart, Family Dollar. If they try to take it, call the police, get the cameras, everybody, they'll find them, leave it alone. Mr. Hampton decided to take it in his own hand. And that's the question we got to ask. Was he justified? Or was he wasn't? Y'all let me know. And you want to know something else that's not fencing, you shouldn't be fencing on? You shouldn't be fencing on liking and subscribing. Hit that notification bell. You've lasted this long. Live shows every Thursday and probably Friday starting next week. No, we'll post in the community notes for you. So hit that notification bell so you know when the community notes come. And hit the notification bell and hit like and subscribe. We can get on the algorithm and get more people. You can share this with other people. You can do something amazing and get this story out, and we can decide as a culture what we represent. Because we can learn from this thing, and we can learn from Mr. Hampton and the 15-year-old, and we can try to teach each other. But it only helps if you help me by liking and subscribing, hit that notification bell. Let me know again, who should Mr. Hampton be free, or should he stay in jail? Zaya Rubes.